So the reason why we're having this video is so that we can go through all the Talawa admin features and see whether we can find any bugs in there that need to be fixed. And we're also going to look at features that are obviously not working or don't make sense. And then we will create issues for those and get people to start working on them so that we have a better product by the time the GSOC period starts. This is something that we do on an annual basis so that people have a better foundation as to what our goals are so that they're not making guesses, and it usually works out much better for us. So Ashima, thank you for being here. Rishav, thank you. Both of you have worked on Talawa admin over the last year, and I think you are in a very good position to provide us with the walkthrough that we're doing now, and then we can proceed. So thanks a lot. Please go ahead.
Okay, so this is how the Talawa admin portal sign up or login page looks like. Apart from that, we have a registration page as well through which we can register as a user. And once the admin approves us, we can log in and access the organization. As I'm already a super admin for an organization, let's dive into the admin side of it. So I log in with my credentials and yeah, so this is a dummy organization which I have made. Uh, let's just deep dive into the functionalities. Apart from that, I can also create organization with the help of the create organization model over here. There are certain um, information that we have to put in the model, and we can create an organization. Everything is working over here. Let's just test it out. So yeah. And I will create organization just like that, and our test organization has been created. Um, okay, apart from that, let's look how exactly the organization dashboard.
All right, so Ashima, before we continue, I noticed that we had that activate all plugins. What does that mean for the user?
So if we talk about activate all plugins, that is the option which uh, pops up when someone is creating a new organization. The major functionality of that button is to enable the plugins that is supported by the Talawa admin. We will be discussing about the plugins soon. There are certain plugins which provides extra features for a particular organization that can be enabled or disabled by the admins and super admins.
All right, good. So I'd like to see that activation and deactivation as well later on. So please go ahead.
Sure.
Please go ahead with your plan.
When we click on the manage button over here, we can see the dashboard of a particular organization. The dashboard consists of certain fields and nodes. We can discuss each of them now. So yeah, the dashboard consists of certain cards. These are the clickable cards, which will take you. The member card will take you to the people section. Um, the admin card will again take you to the people section. The posts will take you to the post section where you can see all the posts of the organization. The events card will take you to the event section where you can see the event that is generated and created by the organization. Then we have two cards that comes under the membership request, that is the blocked user and the request. So we can access the users which have been blocked by the organization and the new members request who are looking forward to join the organization.
All right, so Ashima, just for the sake of testing the functionality, please click on all of those and let's make sure that they do what we think. All right, so go back, please.
Admins
Okay.
as an admin. Okay, one issue which I saw here is the member card is taking me to the member screen, and again the admin card is taking me to the member screen again. I think we should uh, navigate it to the admin screen rather in the people management.
Yes, all right, so that's an issue that needs to be created. All right, thank you. That's useful.
The post take us to the Talawa post screen. the events take us to the Talawa events, and the blocked user again take us to the blocked user screen, and the request take us to the request screen.
Right. Can you go back to the blocked users? Why is it that when you click on the blocked users, you're seeing users that are not blocked?
Yeah, this can
It
be
is it is
affected.
showing all the members by default. It should be.
Oh, I see. Okay, that makes more
But
sense.
I think when we are navigating through the card, we should render the list of blocked users. Can we maybe do that?
Yeah, we should probably do that. Yeah, so blocked users,
Uh,
navigate to
okay.
blocked users. Okay, good.
Then we can see all the upcoming events in the upcoming events card.
Yes.
So
Okay.
I think this will redirect us to the calendar, and we are still on the redesigning of the calendar. So once we are done with it, I think we can synchronize the card with the new design accordingly. For now,
Ye-
I feel this is fine.
All right. How is that coming along, the design for the calendar?
Because if we want to have a look at all the upcoming events, we need to list all the upcoming events in the form of a list or something like that.
I see.
Because a calendar will show you the events that is maybe scheduled for that particular month, and not all the future events for the let's say rest upcoming 3 months. To have that view, I think we should have a feature where we can list all the events, upcoming events that is created by the organization.
I see. So, yeah, that would make sense. When you're doing the design, try to make it try to make it as intuitive as possible, and try not to make it very cluttered. I think that would be very helpful. The design that Rishav did with this with all of these elements is really clean, and I really would like to see this look and feel to be continued. All right, so please go ahead.
Then we have the latest post, which will again take us to the post section. And the post section is designed in a way that it will show the latest post on top. And I think, yeah, that's all about it.
All right, so hang on a second. Let's go back to the posts. Can we edit posts here? Okay,
Yeah, the
all right,
posts are editable.
all right. So I think we need to have for that editable.
Mhm,
It's not obvious. So just go back. Like when you click on the post, for example,
mhm.
right? You see the little hamburger thing, and it's not obvious that there are other options. So
Yeah,
if there's a way in which we could use a different icon or something, that could be useful. So
yeah.
maybe a more intuitive way of editing the posts
I
would
think Rishabh will have a great idea about that.
yeah.
Yeah, so I have created a Figma design for this, and if we follow that, then I think this problem will be solved.
Okay, so I'm not going to create an issue for that. All right, thank you very much. That's good.
I
And
think
We
we will
can
issue
we
later
can create
issue
an issue for this, and
that
we
is
will
we can
attach the
post a
link.
screenshot for now, and later we can add the Figma design which we are planning to anyways push to the documentation soon.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
if we're doing things that are related to your design, then we should not create issues for that now. I'm looking for things that are obviously broken. This is something that we have pre-planned,
Okay.
and
Mm.
I don't want to distract you from that. Okay, so at least we have an answer. So please go ahead with this.
Sure.
This is good. There was another thing I wanted to see. Just click back.
Mm.
No, just click back.
Okay.
Um, so
You want to see the
yeah,
options of
no, exit please.
okay. Yeah.
These posts
Mhm.
are pinned posts
No,
or
this is by default a default post.
okay.
For pinning, we have the pinning functionality. Um,
All right.
mhm. The post
Okay.
has been pinned.
And
I
and
think
all right. And so if the post is pinned, how does a person know just looking at this screen that it's pinned? It's not like with Instagram, you see a little pin.
Pin. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you're doing your design, Rishav and Ashima, please think about that. All right. So make pinned posts more obvious. And if in that case we may also want to have the pinned posts at the top of this display as well. So you sort it by pinned, maybe pinned and date, and then after that just date and unpinned.
That feature was working. If we have multiple posts, maybe we can check once.
Ah, okay, yeah, and see here you don't have the option of pinning either. So
Uh,
create, yeah,
create,
yeah,
create post. Okay.
yeah, create posts have no pin option. Okay.
Okay.
So should I create a issue, or should we create an issue for that? Create post has no pin option because,
I think
or would that
yeah.
just be in the design? Would that be in the design that you're working on?
Um, what do you suggest, Rishabh? Should we create issues around the post management? Like the pin is not working. I'm not really sure why. And we are trying to make the pinning post a little bit more relevant. Apart from that, we want to add the pinning post in the create post model. So shall we create a issue for that, or shall we wait for the designs for that?
Rishav, you might be on mute.
Yeah, so the design for this is already ready, right?
I think Peter, we can go on with the issues for post.
For the create post has no pin option, or is that
And
already, or which
yeah,
one? Okay, so
both of them.
make pin post more obvious, and then create post that okay, two, gotcha, makes sense. All right, so this is good. Every time I look at what we used to have and what we have now, it's just so much better. I'm really glad that we've done this, and that the work has been done by all the GSOC people from 2023. All right, thank you very much. This is what. All right, so the hamburger menu up at the top, or the icon at the top. What does that do?
It just navigates. It actually just closes the left drawer
Okay,
for
all right,
smaller screen sizes. As because I have a Mac
all
and
right.
this is a little. I'll say that's not a huge or large screen, so it's very helpful for me, like navigating to the options without the drawer.
Right. That this is a good feature, but it's not usually when you have a hamburger thing, it's like other options are there. And I think um, I've seen a different icon used for moving that stuff away, like an arrow or a triangle. So that may be a more suitable icon to use because it doesn't match the action, right? Does
So
does that make
actually,
sense?
the purpose behind implementing that button was that it could accommodate more cards into the screen. Okay, so it just depends upon the design. So for now, at max, three cards can be seen over the screen. Okay, at max, three cards. But
Hmm.
when you click that button, like four to five cards can be accommodated in a single row. So it should be
Yes,
like that, and then it will make sense. Right now, it doesn't make sense.
yes. All I'm saying is that I recognize what you're saying, but but the icon doesn't match the expected action.
Yeah.
Right? Usually when you have those three lines, the hamburger icon, it's because there are other options. It's people normally think of it like the cogwheel for tools for editing options, and so it's not obvious. It doesn't match what people would expect. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so would
Maybe
that
we can add a triangle icon over here rather than that.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
triangle icon should be on the drawer itself, I guess.
But
Yeah,
Rishi, I think if it will be on the drawer, I can close it. But if I have to open it again, I have no accessibility on the main screen.
right.
So adding
Mm,
a triangle over
true,
here only will help me reopen it again because it is a little bit more accessible in that way.
Yeah.
true.
Maybe we can add a tooltip with the icon that says that this is for closing and opening the drawer. Toggle the drawer, something like that.
Yeah, that is a good thing, but we also need the icon. It's not it doesn't match. Okay, so change hamburger icon. Rishabh, I think this should come under the issues that you're creating for it
Mm,
for the design
yeah,
because they're going to need to know what icon to use and those sorts of things, right? So that'd be
okay.
useful. So okay, that's going to come under there. Navigate to admins. Good. All right, so I have four issues that we need to create. They're really simple, but
I think these
useful.
issues will help a lot of beginners to start with the Talawa and how to
Yes,
do.
yes,
Yeah,
yeah. Thank you. I
because
agree.
as of now I see issues like dockerization and marking up the test and stuff like that, which might be difficult for the people who are just looking forward for some good first issues.
I agree. Thanks. All right, let's continue.
If we further test the search functionality of the post, um, this is working fine, I guess. Also, we have a toggle that says search by the text and search by the title. So,
Okay.
by text we means the heading of the post, and sorry, by title we means the heading of the post, and by text we mean the description of the post. So right now I demonstrated a way through which we can search through the title. If we go to the text option, we can search through the text also.
Ah,
So
nope, didn't
yeah,
work.
okay, information. It is working. Information. Info was that it's test info. Yeah.
Right, but that's also in
The
the
both of the
body. Oh,
descriptions
I see.
have,
Because okay, so
have
because both of them have info in there, it'll
yeah,
pick up
yeah,
both. Okay, thank you.
yeah.
So it works. All
And
right,
then
good.
if I go something abruptly, the
All
post
right.
is, yeah. So I
Okay.
think this is working fine. Apart from that, we have a sort post functionality which shows the latest post, which is by default way of rendering the post. Apart from that, we have the oldest first, and this is also working when this was created earlier
Mm-hmm.
than this. Uh,
Okay.
then we have a create post model, um, in which we are creating the post. In this, we will be adding a pinning option if we have to pin the post while creating it or not.
All right. All right. So here, um, should we just say um, upload like an image or a video? We all know that images are going to have certain extensions and videos should have certain extensions. Should we just have one? Because based on what I understand from this, you shouldn't be able to have two in a post.
So the post details model works certain way. I don't have a dummy video as of now, but maybe I can download it and test it for you.
Right.
But if I click on the post image and upload an image, the post video section will be disabled. And if I cancel it and comes to the model again and upload the video, the image will be disabled. So because we have kept it a single post format, be it a image or be it a video, and not a thing like carousel, which social media platform like Instagram supports.
Right. Yes, I understand. What I'm saying is that we should just have a single upload or browse.
Um, so basically, removing any one of the option is what you're trying to say.
Yes, it should automatically figure out whether it's an image or a video.
Oh, yeah, we can potentially do that.
Yeah.
I think Rishabh, your insights would be great on this.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah,
It's optional.
Okay.
but Peter, I have one doubt. If okay, then we are if a user wants to upload a video and after that he again click on uploading and chooses an image, so the model will throw a error. Otherwise, after one upload, we are disabling it.
Yeah, just disable it, and then
Okay.
allow them to delete the previous one.
Oh, yeah, uh, completely understandable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's keep it simple. We can work later on. We can think about whether we want to have multiple images and multiple objects in the upload, but let's keep it simple. Uh, so for this, I would suggest that we do that. Should we do that as a part of the design, or should we do it as a simple um, issue right
I
now?
think we can make an issue out of it. Designs are not mandatorily required for it because the section, the browse and no file selected will remain same.
Okay.
It is moreover a functionality that we have to change and not the design.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good. Let's continue.
O- Okay. So that's all about the post section. We were on the dashboard. We figured out the all the cards. We figured out the posts. Let's navigate to the membership request now. If we go to the member, okay, this is not attached yet.
All right. So should we create an issue for that?
For the membership request, what I think is this view all button will navigate us to the request section over
Hmm.
here.
Right.
Yeah, and this request section is dependent on Talawa mobile, if I'm not wrong. I
Yeah. Possible.
Asma, actually, this request section will be visible only to the super admin.
okay,
Okay, and we will have to create a separate screen which will show the membership requests to the admin user.
all right.
Hmm.
So
Right.
this is something that we have to do with the designs and not a issue for now.
All right. So this is for requests for all organizations, and then there's going to be a separate one for the individual admin for just their own organization.
Yeah, I think we will be adding that over here in
Oh,
the drawer itself.
I see. All right. So we're going to need to add something there. All right. Can you just scroll up, please? Just scroll up. No, up. I want to see the top of this. Right. So to get back to the super admin, you click
We have
on.
to all organizations.
Is that available? Is that visible if you're just a regular admin?
Um, can you come again? I couldn't get the question.
If you are just a admin and not a super admin, will that be visible?
Yeah, that will be visible. Otherwise, it will be really difficult to navigate between the dashboard and all organizations button.
No. If you are not a super admin and you're just a regular admin for the organization, then they should not see the all
Actually,
organizations.
yeah,
People,
actually,
Mhm.
the admin will see only the organizations which he is a admin of.
Exactly.
I
Hmm.
see. All right. That makes
Because one person can be uh, admin to two organizations. So
can
for him to navigate for example, if I take my example only, I created an organization, test, and another organization, Nexus Hub. So to navigate, because I am the admin, to navigate both the organization, I will require the all organization button in the left drawer.
All right. So, based on what I'm seeing, the label all organizations is not really appropriate. It should be my organizations. Because
Okay.
if you're an admin and you see all organizations and they click on it, they're going to say, this is not working. I'm not seeing all organizations.
Right.
It's a little silly, but we need to make sure that we have the right expectations.
Yeah, it should be my organization.
All right, so six. We're going to make this change all.
Also,
All
I
right.
was thinking
Yep.
we can
Mm-hmm.
work on the placement of the button and keep it a little bit above in the menu section, maybe above or below the dashboard, so that because hierarchy wise, this should come on top. Uh, with my organizations, you are navigating to the dashboard, and with the dashboard, you are navigating to all other screens. So the
Yeah,
placing of the button is not quite well or a good fit according to what it's providing.
All right. So you say that the all organizations should be at the very top or just below
Yeah,
dashboard? Okay, at the very
I
it
think
top.
should be
at the very top. Yeah,
Okay.
above.
before menu, maybe
Uh,
menu text.
so it's
Yeah,
all right. So menu, my organizations, then dashboard.
yeah.
Okay. Good. That
We can
works.
keep it in one issue itself.
Yes, that makes sense. All right. Let's continue.
All right. So, if now we have discussed the posts, all
Hmm.
these cards, I think we can navigate to the next screen now.
All right. Let's look
So,
at people. Yes.
yeah, let's look at the people screen. So for people, um, we have the designs ready, and we were waiting to publish them on Figma so that maybe the contributors can start working on them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
The functionalities remains the same as of now. There is a addition about sending the email, but we are still discussing how we really want to present that.
All right. If we're going to, the same thing here, if we're going to be filtering by name, we shouldn't be asking people to filter by first name and last name. They should just,
Picture by name. Yeah.
yeah, it should just be by name. Is that
Okay.
would that affect the dynamic search feature? If not, we can,
Not really.
I know that we have a lot of dynamic search features, right? Where you're just like what you showed before when you're searching the posts. But I am not opposed to us having a search icon in the search bar so that people can press, um, because that is something that people understand, and also it might just make the load on the app a little less and just more manageable. So, for example, if we have thousands of members, because eventually some organizations are going to have thousands of members. They may not all be active, but if they have thousands of members and maybe 100 are active, when you start doing that sort of a dynamic search, it's going to seem slow. And what I don't want is for people to say, I don't want to use Talawa because it's slow.
Okay, makes sense.
Oh, all right. So I let's add that to the design part. Okay. So five, no more. What do you call that? Just dynamic search? Is there a name for
Um,
it?
we have named it search itself for now because the search is very simple throughout the Talava, so you can maybe go about like search functionality for the members, Talava members screen.
No, but what I'm saying is that when you type and it automatically starts doing searches behind the scenes without you hitting enter, what do you call that?
I'm not really sure of the terminology. I cannot remember it right
Okay,
now.
okay. So I'm just going to say no more search without hitting enter, right? And that could be something that we do with the design. I'm just thinking that eventually people are going to notice that it's slow. And for example, even when you know all the searches that I can think of in all the apps, LinkedIn, Instagram, Gmail, all of them, you have to hit enter. It's probably for that reason.
Yeah.
All right.
But
Okay.
apart from that, Peter, this is the search pattern that we are following in. all the screens which support search functionality.
All right. So
In
we can
the
yeah, we can gradually change it.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So but that's going to be a part of the just the general design, and then we want to have yeah. So searching for members to be a single search button. Search what do you call that? Search, what do you call that thing? Is it a, it's not a, is it a modal? I guess you could call it a modal. All right, let's do that. Should that be should that be a part of the design, or should that be something that's a, the regular users, the contributors, the new GSOC contributors work
I
on?
think for now we can keep it to the designs. We
All
can
right.
change because we have a toggle button over there. We
Okay.
can change it, slight changes, and then we can make a issue.
All right.
Uh,
Okay. Good. Thank you. All right. So let's continue.
yeah. So this was all about the member screen. Coming back to the next screen, that is the events screen. Again, this is a redesign screen. We are working on the designs for this, and I can demonstrate the functionalities of the events, but this will be completely redesigned and revamped.
How do you add an event? It's not obvious here.
We
Oh,
have a button. Yeah.
sorry, it's right there. Sorry. Okay. And if you click on test, does it allow you to edit?
It's not looking good at all. We are working on the redesign.
Okay. All right.
I'm not really sure what happened over here. It was not like this.
All right.
Yeah, it was made by recently made by a contributor.
All
Yeah.
right. Let's move on.
To the next section.
Yes.
So we have discussed the post section,
Hmm.
the editing and everything of the post. Do you want to
No, we've done
go
that
to some?
already, and so
Yeah,
we sort of went through block on block.
as well.
All
Yeah.
right. Let's take a look at advertisements.
So advertisement is the new addition to the Talawa admin portal. I think we are still figuring out the VPs and stuff like that for the advertisement. For now, we can just go through the functionalities and let's see what's working fine and what's not. And then if there would be any addition, Rishabh can definitely add to it.
All right. So let's just create a new advertisement and see what happens.
So this is the advertisement model. I think this is a little bit different than all the other models of the Talawa, and it's not consistent in some manner. What do you think, Rishabh?
Yeah, the model needs to be changed.
Yeah,
The
Okay.
design is not similar to what we have.
yeah. All
All
the
right.
models in the Talawa admin follow a consistent pattern. So any contributor can find the model and have a look at it and can simply make the changes. The fields will remain the same. We just need to change the look and feel of the model according to the previous or existing ones.
All right. I Something that I'm looking at here. I see here where it says provide a link for content to be displayed.
I think we can add a photo, like we do in the source section of our image tag. We link the image directly from the browser. We can do that over here. We can definitely check the functionality.
Yeah, I think it's better for us to have uh, let the people upload image versus using the link for the content. The reason the reason being that um, images change,
Yeah,
the website
links
change,
get broken.
links
Yeah.
get broken, etc. We should just take that risk out of it and do the upload directly. I think that would be something that we do for the redesign rather than getting somebody to work on it because um, I think if you can just let people do the new modal thing and then also tell them to make the modification at the same time. That would be easier. All right. Okay. I'm just we're going to assume that creating an advertisement
Mhm.
works. Is there an option to, and it may not, but let's leave it up to people to make sure that that works. Okay, and so there's no option to edit.
No, there is no such option to edit the advertisement as of now.
All
We can
right.
just delete an advertisement.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we need to.
Also, on deleting the advertisement, the banner is not uh, uh, occurring. The delete advertisement banner, the React toast which we are following for creating and deleting and updating the stuff.
Okay, okay, so we need to advertisement. Okay, we need to able to edit it, and then it. We need to upload, um, add images and videos. Okay, good. And then you said something else, Ashima, at the very end. I didn't get you.
The toast button, the toast React toast is not visible. It's not, I guess, implemented when you delete the advertisement.
Okay.
I can recall that maybe we had a issue around it. I'm not really sure. I think we someone already created a issue that the post
Y-
is not there.
yes, I think so. I think
Yeah,
you're right. Okay, so and then I'm assuming that if you scroll down, you'll see
the ads.
the
But again,
okay.
I think this is something that we should cover in the designs because either advertisements should look uh, card below card, or they should look like a gallery which was in the post, or something which is visually appealing and not in this manner.
Yeah, yes, it should go according to the design aesthetic that we have already. So I leave that up to both of you to work on. Thank you. All right, let's take a look at plugins.
Okay, so when we click on the plugin, we have a plugin store. I think there is some work going on at the store if I'm not wrong.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So
yeah,
this is something that Sudesh is working on,
yeah,
and so can you just follow up with him to let us know to let him know that this is not working. I know he's done a bunch of work on it, but
yeah.
if it's not working, this is really not suitable. It's not acceptable at this time, and I, he knows what to do to fix it because he wouldn't have submitted the PRs if they weren't working. So something has
Definitely,
changed.
there is this small thing which have, I think, broken. Therefore,
Yeah,
the plugin store is not accessible as of now.
yeah, we need to get that fixed. So please follow up with him. And
Sure.
then let's take a look at settings.
The settings look something like this. So in the settings we can update the name, description, and other data that is provided by the user when the organization is created. Basically, it's all editable. And then we have delete and um, toggling through the different languages options also. But apart from that, what I can see new over here is a managing custom fields option. The PR which I was reviewing, I think it suggested that if any organization is being created and they want to add new members in the organizations, they can have custom fields. For example, if I have a sports based organization, I can ask that what sport the member is playing as a custom field. I can create that.
Yes, and then have that in the user settings
Yeah,
when we are.
yeah,
All right, so this is not working. So we
yeah,
need.
in the front end.
All right, so
I saw some API work for this last night only.
yes. All right, so let's create an issue to fix that. Um,
Okay.
so that's an immediate issue. 7, fix custom field on settings page. All right, good. think that's working. Well, not working, but if we have something there.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's click on Ashima. What your user
Yeah.
information here. Let's see what happens.
So here we see the user details. Again, for the user details, we are looking forward to add certain data, which is more demographic in nature. For example, the address, the phone number, and the contact information. So we will be creating issues around that also soon.
All right. Can you go back?
Yeah.
So we're going to remember that if you're editing yourself,
Yeah.
we need to have the same look and feel as if you're editing people.
Yeah.
Right? Because at the
So this.
moment, yeah, so at the moment we don't have an edit people button right now.
Mm-hmm.
So not we don't have an edit user feature on the people um, menu.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have added that in the designs.
All right. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have 7 items for immediate fixing, and I have about another 7 for you guys to work on with the just general design stuff. So I will send both of you the email with just the bullet points that I have. You'll be able to remember what I'm talking about when I send it to you, so it'll be easy for you to include it in your work. All right. This is really this is good. This is a lot better than what I saw with the Talawa mobile app. There are a lot less flaws. The flaws that I see are just more design related. Things don't actually break completely. Thank you very much, Ashima, Vishav. This has been really good. I think the work that you have done has been excellent, and I hope that we can get these features and some of these bugs rectified in the next couple of months.